Hi guys, welcome back to my channel again. Thanks for joining me. It's the 1st of June and it's time to do my first ever monthly income report. Something that I wanted to do for a while but never kind of got round to it, and I've had a few people been asking me in the YouTube videos and in the Facebook groups when am I going to produce one. So here you are, by public demand. Here's my income reports for May 2020. And for those of you who don't want to watch the whole video, the grand total was $2,666.27, and that's for the 4 websites across the whole of May. Now, if you want to stick with me, I'm going to break it down piece by piece for you, show you where that income came from, which sites did well and which didn't. We certainly had some winners and some losers in May. To be honest, May was kind of the month that I'd rather forget, if I'm being honest. One of my biggest websites was hit by the May core update and it dramatically decreased the traffic. And I've also had some lower RPMs on some of my other sites for my ads that are displaying on there. So there's some ups and downs, some winners and some losers. But if you want to stick with me for the next few minutes, we'll drill down and we'll find out exactly what's been going on my sites and how I've earned $2,666.27. Okay, so here we are looking at the income report for May 2020 across all 4 of my websites. And as you can see, and as you can tell from the intro, we did $2,666.27. So I'm going to break it down across all 4 websites so you can see which websites are improving and which ones actually had a worse month than the previous one. And hopefully help you find out kind of where the income could come from for your websites, and maybe it'll give you some ideas for monetizing. So here we go. If we look at website number 1, quick brief overview. So it's a pet niche, 22 months old with a domain authority of 21, total of 312 articles, and in April last month had 68,000 page views. So what have we done in May? What's affected the site? Well, there was a core update from Google which massively affected this website. And we published 10 new articles on there, which is really low for us. We normally publish about 20 or 30 articles a month on there at least. We had some issues with site speed, so we've been playing around with a theme. We've put a new theme on there, which is hopefully faster and lighter, uses less resources, so the service should be quicker. And we, for some reason, our sitemap dropped off. I don't know if this was anything to do with Google, but we added the sitemap back on, but it was a bit of a blip. And also we added some backlinks and some guest posts. So we got 3 in total, 2 of which was paid for through a service, and 1 we outreached ourselves, basically just saying, would you like us to write an article for your website, and hopefully we'll get a backlink in return, which we did. And website number 2, again in the pet niche, a brief overview of this one, 13 months old, domain authority of 14 according to Moz, 143 articles, and in April it had 30,300 visitors in total to the website. So in the month of May we published 29 new articles. What else happened? Pinterest happened. We had our account suspended. This is one of the biggest sites that we have that we focus on, Pinterest, but for some reason Pinterest blocked or suspended thousands of different users and different accounts, and it was an error. I panicked for about 2 days, sent lots of nasty emails to them, but suddenly the account was just reopened. No sorry, no nothing, no explanation. And when they finally replied to my email, they just said there's been an error, it's been corrected. So there you go. So backlinks and guest posts, we got 2 from this. So this website does gain more backlinks, but these are the strong ones that stand out more to us. It's ones we maybe even paid for, but in particular these 2 was through outreach, and we gained 2 strong backlinks for this site in May. Website number 3, which is the blog and service website, which is 8 months old with the domain authority of 6 according to Moz, 17 articles on it, and it has a very low 1,500 page views a month, which that was in April. But like I said, this is a service website, so we're not expecting a ton of organic traffic. We get most of our service and our income from this site through things like YouTube, recommendations, interviews, and things like that. So we produced a couple of new videos for this site. We gained no backlinks or guest posts other than the videos. Sales improved though. It was a really good month for sales, and we wrote no blog articles, so hence our organic traffic hasn't increased. And an overview of website number 4, which is our brand new website, only 4 months old, very little domain authority of 1 according to Moz. 42 articles on there at the minute, and in April it received 316 visitors to the website. What have we been doing? Well, we've been looking for new affiliate programs that we can run outside of Amazon. So that's taken up a lot of time trying to find some affiliate programs. We're now focusing on blog content on this site, and we have done through May, which is directing blog traffic through to some main landing pages, which is something different. It's not something I've done before. I've always tried to rank individual pages, where this website's different. All the blogs and all the traffic we've got, we want them to go over to a landing page. So I'll talk about it more in future videos, but for this one, let's carry on. We published 28 articles in total on this new site, so pretty good content on there. It's growing pretty steadily. So if we have a look at a screenshot from my mobile from Google Analytics, this is site number 1 in May. As you can see, 41,700 unique visitors to the site and 50,800 page views, which is massively down. It's 15,000 sessions down compared to April. Like I say, this is the site that got hit by the Google May update. So as you can see, organic traffic is still red. No increase, no signs of improvement just yet. And as you can see, the year to date, you can see the steady growth the site was having, looking really good. And then got hit by the May update, sharp drop off, and then pretty much steady there on out. So yeah, pretty disappointing, but I'm sure this site's going to bounce back. And here's the Google Analytics screenshot for site number 2 again, the pet niche. Much better, a lot of green on here. As you can see, 29,300 sessions with a total of 33,900 page views, which was up 3,000 sessions. A nice steady growth in May on this site. Plenty of new content, no Google penalties, or it's not been hit by the core update or anything like that. So just nice steady growth on this site. And as you can see, here's the year to date, just nice steady growth as you would expect. Nothing too dramatic, just natural organic growth. Little drop off in May when the core update hit, but it quickly bounced back, unlike the other site, and it's returned now to its highest point ever. And this is a screenshot from website number 3, which is the blog and service website. As you can see, 500 sessions, 1,000 page views a month. Nothing to write home about, no real growth, but we certainly haven't put the time into organic blog articles, and we haven't been going after the organic traffic just yet on here. So I didn't expect to see this green. I didn't expect to see lots of growth on this, but you'll be surprised at the income this site gets from just 1,000 page views a month. Stay with me and I'll reveal all in a second. And here's the year-to-date growth. Big spike in February when I was featured on a video on YouTube, and lots of people jumped over to the website to have a look. And then since then, it's been nice and steady. No massive growth, like I say, but you know, it's what I've expected from this site. And here you go, website number 4 with 376 sessions, 652 page views, all green as you would expect with a brand new site only 4 months old. All looking good, steady growth, and it's looking promising for the future. And if we look at the year to date, you can see, as you would expect, some days it doesn't even get any traffic. It was only launched beginning of February, but steadily growing. Nice steady increase here. So nice signs that this site is starting to rank organically for some of the content. So if we get into the actual earnings, website number 1, my biggest pet niche website, you can see, here's the figures here. I won't run through them all individually. You can clearly see them there on the screen. If you look to the left, you can see the biggest income and also the biggest disappointment was my ad revenue, almost half what it usually is, and even the months above it, look, March and April, are very low for me. It's because the RPM rate, the amount I'm paid per 1,000 ads shown on my website, is very much down due to the pandemic and what's going on in the US. So as soon as ad revenue increases, I can expect to see this grow substantially. I would expect for the amount of traffic I get for that to be around $1,000, $1,100, $1,200, something like that. If the RPM rate was, at what it was 2 or 3 months ago, I certainly would be earning well over $1,000 a month from there. But as you can see, $889.19. It's in red because it's less than last month. And again, website number 2, this is the pet niche. Again, my slightly newer pet niche. And as you can see, there's the figures here. You can see the Amazon commissions, some affiliate programs that are on there, and the ad revenue. So total of $361.13. It's in red. It's less than last month, and as you can see, the ad revenue on the left hand side is still the biggest income from this site, but again dramatically down with the RPMs. It would normally be around $400-500, so that's the biggest loss on this site so far, is due to the ad revenue. So here's website number 3. You remember seeing 500 sessions a month and only 1,000 page views a month, but yeah, it brought in $1,386.93. You can see a screenshot from PayPal on the left hand side, just to prove for any doubters out there. That's just one screen. There was 3 screens of those payments, and as you can see, the service we provide is really well received, and it earned us $1,317.93. plus some other little commissions from some other affiliate programs, and I've also included my YouTube earnings from there. No big YouTube earnings yet because the site's not monetized, but I will add those in the figures because this website and the YouTube channel is connected. So that's website number 3. And website number 4 is my new site, 4 months old. Very little sales or anything to shout home about, but as you can see, it did actually make its first affiliate commission after month. It was 3.5 months it made its first commission. Now this is a high ticket item, so as you can see, one item here made $29.02, and that's from Amazon's a very low, I think it's 2% commission. So it would have been $60-70 if it had been back at its original rate, but hey, $29 for one item sold, I'm very happy with that. So if we take a look at the overall incomes, as you can see, the first 2 websites, red, took less money than last month due to the ad revenue, but then the other 2 sites are in green, and it's given us a total of $2,666.27. So that's an increase on April, so hence it's in green, but as you can see, the previous months did a lot better. So February and March wasn't really in any pandemic then, well, it was, but it hadn't really affected us too much, and the Amazon affiliate commission was at the higher rate of around 8% compared to 2 or 3% now. So that really helped at that time. But still an increase on last month, so I'm really happy with that. So plans for the next coming month, the month of June, what we're going to do? Well, as you can see on the sites there, generally we're going to add a lot more content. I'm going to focus on speed and fixing some of the websites that seem to have a speed issue and it's showing up for poor mobile user experience. So we're going to tackle that. And then we're going to focus on YouTube videos and bringing out more content each week. I want to try and produce 2 videos each week, see if we can get the YouTube channel monetized, and then focusing on website number 4. All my team of writers, I have 3 writers currently on website number 4. They're all writing flat out. We're going to add at least 30 articles, and I'm aiming for 40 to 50 articles just on that one website. It should be around 65 to 100,000 words added to that site in the month of June. So hopefully that will bring us in a lot more income, and I'm hoping that the next income report in July will be much better. So there you go, that was my income report for the month of May 2020 across all 4 of my niche websites. And as you can see, $2,666 is not too bad. Could have certainly been a lot worse. I was expecting a lot less income for 2 of my websites, definitely, due to the decreasing traffic from the May core update, which decimated some sites. Some sites lost 95% of their traffic, and these were really good sites, to be honest. So if that's you, I'm sure your traffic will increase and come back. Just like my main site, the traffic went down, but I'm fingers crossed, I'm hoping that will come back up over the next few months. Leave me a comment below. Is that your site? Have you done really well? Give us some inspiration. Let's help each other out and inspire each other to keep pushing through the hard times, and let's celebrate the good times. And we want to hear all about it, and hopefully we can build our incomes together. So thanks again for joining me on my channel. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Next income report coming out 1st of July. But in the meantime, plenty more videos, plenty more content coming out for you. And hopefully we'll grow our passive income together. Thanks again for joining me.